Hi everyone, Andy Armacost here, President of the University of North Dakota. And today, I'm really thrilled to be joined by Dr. Art Malloy, who is our new Vice President for Student Affairs. So Art, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Glad you could join me today.
I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. And I know I have to ask this right out of the gate. I'm certain that many people across the campus and the community have asked or made jokes about the cold weather. True?
That is very true. That's probably the question that I've gotten from both students, faculty, and staff, some in the community also. But what I found is that they also give good advice. And their advice has been that I needed to make sure that I had a nice warm parka, which I do have, that I needed a couple of hats that fit snugly on my head. Yeah. I have those also.
Nice.
And that I have an app that I can start my car with remotely. I have that too. And then finally, what I've learned from students is that it's a good thing to also go to Starbucks as often as I can to get a chai tea latte with 4 pumps of caramel. And I've been doing that and been able to make my way around campus and stay warm.
I love it. 4 pumps of caramel. I'll have to try that myself. So now, when you think about your transition here, right, transitioning from North Carolina to North Dakota, big changes for you.
Some huge changes, but it's been a pretty smooth transition. Dr. Beth Helwig, who was the interim vice president for student affairs here for about 18 months, I believe.
Right.
She did a great job helping me get prepared. The division put together at least a 100-page document, all about student affairs and all about UND. So that certainly has helped me. I read all that information and I've gotten a chance to meet all the wonderful people in student affairs. So I feel like the transition's going well.
That's great. And so your first weeks here, I guess this is week number 4?
Week 5.
Week 5 here at UND. And so what have you learned about UND in these first few weeks?
Well, you know, what I've learned is that it's got great leadership, and the entire Executive Council. Wonderful faculty, second to none as far as I'm concerned. Great student leadership, excellent facilities. So I think that this is a place where students can be very, very successful, but it's also a place where I think we're going to work together collaboratively to do some things that are going to promote student development and student success.
Nice. And I know you yourself have had many, many years in the field of student support and student success. How about you tell us a little bit about Art Malloy?
Well, I've been working in higher ed for about 3 decades. Started my career out in the classroom, teaching African American history and world history, and then made a transition into student affairs, where I was an RA for 3 years when I was a student, and that sort of paid off. And once I got into student affairs, I have stayed there. I've worked at some larger universities, some smaller universities, places like Ohio State, NC State, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, Savannah College of Art and Design. So I feel like I come with a wealth of experience, but I'm certainly going to listen to our students so we can do what I think we need to do for them and not come in with any canned approaches based on things that I learned at other universities.
Nice. And as you look forward to your next, 6 to 12 months or so, undoubtedly you've set some goals for you and for the organization. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, I think our first goal is to make sure that we get together as a division, and we're going to dissect UND Leads, which is the university strategic plan, and we're going to see what the implications are for student affairs, and then we're going to set maybe 4 or 5 strategic priorities, and that's going to lead the work that we do in the division.
Nice. And you speak of UND Leads, and there are many great organizations on our campus, and certainly the Division of Student Affairs is central to so many elements that are captured within the UND Leads strategic plan. So I know that will be a real exciting opportunity for you and the entire team.
We're looking forward to it for sure.
And then certainly UND Leads is all about student development and how are we going to take all of our students and put them into a better place when they graduate from the University of North Dakota. And so any messages for our students?
Yes. What I can say is I've been talking with the staff in student affairs, and they know that what we intend to do is to emphasize student wellness, student well-being, emphasizing leadership opportunities for all of our students, but also emphasizing professionalism, for the 500 students that are working in the Division of Student Affairs, and to collaborate with as many of our colleagues across the campus so that we can promote student success and make sure that as students are walking across the stage, that they have all the tools that they need in order to be gainfully employed 6 to 10 months after graduation.
Yeah, wonderful. And folks, you can get a sense of why we brought Dr. Art Malloy onto our team here at the University of North Dakota. Art, we're thrilled that you've joined us in Grand Forks. We know that Vicki is going to be joining you soon, and we look forward to many years of your leadership and the impact that you're going to have not only on the students, but everyone on our campus. So welcome aboard. We're glad you're here. And I'll turn it over to you for any final comments.
Well, I'll just say I'm very happy to be here and looking forward to the opportunity to serve, and students are going to get the absolute best from the Division of Student Affairs that we can possibly offer.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
And to all of you, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.